Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to a new week. We're going to change the schedule up a little bit this week. I suffered a little mishap on Saturday. Fortunately, it wasn't coming off from a ladder, which I've done a couple of times before, but something vaguely related to that, which caused a little bit of a minor foot injury. So for the first 2 days this week, we're going to sit our regular Thursday seated session. I'm going to slide up to today, to Monday. And then tomorrow, when we do our Tuesday Tai Chi session, we'll demonstrate that also from a chair. You're welcome to stand for either one of these. Standing works just as well. But I'm going to give the foot a couple more days. Nothing real serious, no real bruising or anything, just a little bit of swelling and a little bit of pain. But I'm just going to give it a little bit of a rest. And take a longer session. We'll do a full session on Wednesday. Early in the morning, as I'm not available at our normal Wednesday member time. So today we've got a chair low enough to the ground so that I can put my feet flat on the floor and no arms on it, because we do want to be able to move from side to side and even get around our back in some cases. So let's have a seat. Sitting on the front edge of the chair, upper torso nice and erect. You just begin with your hands on your lap. My cat obviously has not adjusted to the time change, and she thinks it's time to be fed. So she'll probably be a regular visitor this week until she gets adjusted. Let's close our eyes. Let's just connect to the breath to begin. Taking deep breaths into the belly, breathing in through the nose if you're able, and taking the out breath, a full, long, and complete out breath through either the mouth or the nose. And just let your hands drop to your sides. Kind of give everything a little bit of a shake up, a little space underneath the armpits. Envision that you're holding a golf ball or maybe an egg. Create some space there. And then let's let the hands float up, palms facing the ceiling or the sky if you have the good fortune to be outside. Another beautiful day in store for us here in southeast Wisconsin. And then let's open the eyes, bring the gaze back to the room around you. Turn the palms over, and on an out breath, just let them float down. And we'll just fly for a bit, connected to the breath, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in as we rise and expand. Breathing out as we relax and release. One more time up on the sides, this time as the hands float down. Turn the palms to the back and let the hands rise in front. Up to about shoulder height, maybe a little higher. On the out breath, let the elbows get heavy and just lead everything down. One more time with both hands, and then we're going to let one just come to rest on our lap. Either one is fine. And take the other one, lift, palm up. And then as the hand turns over, floats down, breathing out. Breathe Breathing in and breathing out. Just let the hand rise as far as is comfortable. You get the end of your breath and then turn it over and let it slowly float down. A little natural pause as the hand turns over. In breath turns to out breath at the top and out breath. Transitioning back to the breath in as we turn over and rise. Let's take one more on this side. Get the other hand ready. Let this one float down to the lap. And the other one takes its place. Breath work, of course, the real magic of this. If you just did 5 to 10 minutes of breath work every morning for 10 days, you'd notice a huge difference in the amount of energy you had in the morning. We all breathe, but most of us don't breathe mindfully. Breathing tends to be very shallow and is centered in the chest instead of the abdomen, missing out on a lot of benefits. All right, one more time up with this one. Now this time, stay with me. As this one falls, the other one begins to rise. One going up, one going down. This particular movement is called Dragon and Tiger Meet. It is the commencing movement from the medical Qigong set Dragon and Tiger, which has been around since the early 70s. New by Qigong standards. Qigong still used in traditional Chinese medicine. And Western science has begun to validate many of the benefits that Eastern medicine has been enjoying for hundreds, if not thousands of years. All right, let's make one more switch at the top. One stays down, the other one comes down to join it. And then breathing in, hands float up in front like you're holding a ball. Spin the ball. Carry it to the side. One hand paints across the sky as we breathe in. As we breathe out, the other one paints across the sky to join it, recapturing the ball on the other side. Call this movement Sun Follows Moon. One more time. And let's spin the ball out here on the side. Pull it back to the middle. Draw both fists in, and then one hand sweeps out to the side. Back of hand floats across the sky. Breathing in. Breathing out, float the hand across the front. Breathe it back in. One more time. Now punching forward. Hand over, inhale it back in. Punch the other one forward. All breath work this morning. When you focus on the breath work, often after 5 or 6 minutes of conscious breath work, you'll notice a subtle change in the breath. For me, a cooling sensation. I've heard that described many times. Last one here. Now let's just slide a hand forward. Hold it out there, and then breathing in, draw it back past the body, spiral it in the back of the hand float to the front. One more time on this side as we draw this one back, the other one slide out. And then both come back together. One comes to rest, the other takes its place. Just take one more on this side. Let's get the other one ready, and we'll do them together. Drawing both hands back as we breathe in. And then breathe out. Sweep the hands to the front. Spiral them in the front. Spiraling in the back. If you sit in front of a computer all day, every couple hours, push yourself back away from your desk. Do 10 to 15 repetitions of this with the breath, with the benefit of the spiraling of the hands, which loosens up the hands, wrists, elbows, and shoulders, and the breath work benefits your parasympathetic nervous system. One more time. Flatten the palms, let them float down. And let's finish up by regulating the chi. Arms rise overhead, palms turn toward the floor, pressing down. Let's do that one more time. And then toss one hand away. Let it come overhead, and as you breathe out, let it trace down the midline, a few inches in front of the body. Let's balance that out on the other side. Hands come back together, place them over the lower belly. Close your eyes and let's finish with 3 deep breaths. One last deep breath. As you release that breath, go ahead and release your hands back to the sides. Open your eyes, give everything a little shake. Thanks for joining me this morning. We'll be back in a few hours with a full-length flow. Namaste.